What's up, dudes? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are theorizing the country called Egypt. You already know the drill. Let's dissect the flag. The Egyptian flag makes a lot of symbols. The red represents the red thing they have, or fought in the war or something. I don't know what the red means on flags anymore, but that's okay. And the white represents of the clouds, and then the bird is our national bird, and it speaks Arabic. I don't know how to speak Arabic, by the way. And there's a thing right there. Looks like an upside down triangle, like their pyramids they have. And black is their Islamic things, and the red, white, and black is to break free from the Ottoman Empire. And let's theorize the country, shall we? So, their capital and largest city is Cairo, and Cairo is home to, you guessed it, the Great Pyramids of Giza, known as the most famous landmark in the entire world. And their official language is Arabic, and their national language is Egyptian Arabic, and their religion is 100% Islam. And their president, President for the United States of Islam, since June 8th of 2014. And their Prime Minister, Mufti Al-Mahdi, since June 14th, 2018. Let's look at its legislator. So, legislator is the parliament, upper house is the Senate, and the lower house is the House of Representatives, kind of like the U.S. And their establishment was 3,150 BC, making it one of the most oldest nations in African history. And then unification over in Lower Egypt and Muhammad Ali dynasty in 1805, and it gained independence from the United Kingdom in 1922. But they managed to break free from the Ottoman Empire, and then they got controlled by Brits, and then they declared independence in 1922. And in 1952, it had its revolution, and Republic was declared in 1953, and their current constitution is 2014, on January 18th. And however, their area is 1,408 kilometers, or 390.121 square miles, making it 29th in this list. Man, northern countries in Africa are large, and their water is 0.632, and their population is 102,674,145 people, making it 14th in this list. That's a lot of people. In their 2017 census list, it's 94 million. And then their population density is 264.2 square miles, making it 118th. That's very good. And their GDP on the top is $1.493 trillion. And their per capita is 14,226, making it 99th in this list. And GDP nominal is $438 billion, making it 36th in this list. And their per capita is 4,176, making it 118th. And their GNI is 31.5, making it medium in this list at 46. And their HCI is 0.707, making it high in this list as 116th. And their currency is the European pound, or EGP. And our time zone is the same as Sudan or South Sudan, in those countries, of course. And their driving zone is right. Speaking of right, let's watch the presidential election of 1928. Just when we already passed 100 years ago, so that means that 1920, 1924, 1928, 3 elections from that one, of course. Let's read, of course. I'm not going into some of the details because that'll take too long. Alright, let's explain. The 36th presidential election in American history took place on November 6, 1928, the day that Mr. Beat turned -53. Calvin Coolidge was smooth in his second term. The economy recovered and was strong in the federal government. That's why he's one of my favorite presidents in America, in fact. And then he refused to get another term. It's because that Harding died and he has won another presidential election. He had an inauguration and another inauguration and not another third. Because that's rules of the American consistent. Although we're getting to bad bits. Anyways, our Republican candidate is Herbert Hoover. The Secretary of Commerce, and Frank Owen Romney, the former governor of Illinois, and U.S. Senate Majority Leader Charles Curtis, was in the home state of Kansas. So Herbert Hoover chose Charles Curtis, who was from Kansas at that time, and the Democrat candidate was Al Smith, the governor of New York. And Smith was a Roman Catholic at that time, so that many people did not want it nominated. And Joseph Taylor Robinson, a U.S. Senator from Arkansas and Senate Majority Leader, as this running mate. And Smith seemed kind of odd for a couple of people because people complained for him actually well. And let's see the results. Herbert Hoover easily won, becoming the 31st president in American history. And he actually dominated it, and it's a bit embarrassing for Democrats. And he received 444 electoral votes. That's crazy. Like, states in North Carolina and Virginia haven't voted Republican since 1872. Jeez. And Hoover dominated it with 58.2% of the popular vote. And Smith received 87 electoral votes and 40.8% of the popular vote. Anyways, Herbert Hoover would become a new president of time. But hope he does good. We'll see about that one in the next presidential election. But anyways, that was very short, and that was very good for me, because most of the time I do some details, but not all the details, but that will take too long. And now my phone is my YouTube device, and right now, I don't turn off my phone off, that's why, and, I'll see you guys next week.